Hi, Corey speaking.
Hi, Corey. This is Graham Elliot.
Graham Elliot, how are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Hey, I'm great. Thank you so much for taking some time to give me a call today.
Yeah, for sure.
This is awesome. I know you're a very busy guy, so I won't take too much of your time, but I wanted to talk a little bit about your life, your career, and MasterChef, and all the things that keep you so busy every day.
All right, let's do it.
All right. First up, I know one time you were a dishwasher and a busboy. What are some of the ways that you made money before you made it big?
Yeah, so I used to sing and play guitar in a band, and had gone to 3 high schools because my dad was in the Navy. So by the time I was 18, I'd been working in a kitchen, helping prep here and there, making salad dressings and stuff, but really loved the kitchen culture, and then came upon a few cookbooks that I felt really changed my life and the course of my path. And the chef I was working for had gone to culinary school that was in our area, so I decided to do that. And from there, went and started working for what I saw were the best people in the country doing great food. Yeah, so sorry. By the time I was 2021, I was working for Charlie Trotter, and did that for 3 years, and became chef de cuisine, who's just under the exec chef and oversees the menu and all those things for True, which is a 4-star restaurant here in Chicago. So I got an early start in doing what I love.
It doesn't feel like work at all, does it?
It's no. I always say this isn't what I do; it's who I am. So it's really fun to actually be able to get paid to do stuff that you like.
When I found out that I was going to have a chance to talk with you, I asked a bunch of our listeners to send me any questions that they had. So I'm going to go through a couple of them real quick if you can. Kendra wanted to know, what top 3 ingredients must you have on hand at all times?
Olive oil, sea salt, and I would probably say, let's say tomatoes.
All right.
You can make a lot with those things.
Yes, you can. We are in the middle of a celebration of culinary here on Prince Edward Island. We call it Fall Flavors, and the whole month it's all about the bounty that is Prince Edward Island. Another one of the questions we had, what can they do to make a huge difference in the meals when they prepare them for their family?
A big thing that they can do is, we'll start off with what's a main issue when people, prepare foods at home is lack of time, and then they stress out, and then it becomes something you have to do as opposed to something that's great and beautiful and enjoyable. So I would say that something you can easily do is to get a jump on some of those ingredients and stuff. So if you're going to make a beautiful pot roast, you can get all the vegetables prepped and chopped and cleaned and set aside the day before, and the next day cook them off, and then stew off the meat with it, or just things like that. So, that's, I guess, in a sense, one thing. But the other is to try to include as many people as possible. So it's this collaborative effort. So one kid's, picking herbs, and another kid's stirring the pot, and then, helping plate up. So it feels like something everyone gets to be part of.
That is awesome that you mentioned incorporating all the family members. I know you guys just had a MasterChef episode with your young fellas on it, and your little guy, so cute, and you've got him started early, right?
I did. He's actually the foodie of the bunch. They all try different things. I have a 1, 3, and 6-year-old, but he's the 3-year-old is the one that was on the show, and he's very much into running into the coolers at the restaurant and looking at all the things and smelling everything, and loves to stir and crack the eggs and stuff like that. So I think it's great that he's into it.
Yeah. MasterChef Junior starts in just a few weeks. Obviously, taping's probably mostly done or finished?
Yes, it is finished, and it is awesome. What it is 8 to 13-year-olds, and they are given the exact same challenges and judged the same way as the regular Master Chef. So obviously they're in a different age bracket, but we wanted to make sure that it wasn't seen as us being, pushovers and being a really cutesy, fun little kids show. So the thing is, I think that Joe Gordon and I went into it saying, this will be really fun and everyone can relate to it and it'll be cool. But we were absolutely blown away by how talented these kids were. You know, their ability to cook, pull off recipes, just everything was really mind-blowing how good they were.
Prince Edward Island is home to the Culinary Institute of Canada, and back to school is just underway. Any advice for an aspiring chef that we could share with them?
Yeah, I think, my word of advice would be to, take school for what it is, a place where you can learn to get some fundamentals, but really start to think for yourself. It should make you question and wonder why things are the way they are. And you'll realize that most of the time it follows the idea that if it grows together, it goes together. And you learn regionality and even on a global scale. But find your own voice, do your own thing, use products that are local to you wherever they are. Not local like, I have to go to the farmer's market and, just use this one ingredient. But if you're in the Northeast, I lived in Vermont for a while and I foraged and, used everything that was local to me to make my own unique style. And I think that as a chef, when you're in culinary school and you're enrolling and you see all the students around you and know that you're going to be competing with them, not only for a job and a paycheck, but also for your legacy and standing out and being unique. It's not just about how you French a rack of lamb or clean a chicken breast and things like that, but really, are you going to take this to the next level by traveling globally and tasting anything and everything that comes in your path and, defining who you are by what you put on a plate.
Thank you so much for this time. And if you ever have a chance to come to Prince Edward Island, I would love to sit down, have a meal with you, and chat more here in beautiful Canada.
That would be awesome. I'd love to get up there.
We have some amazing culinary treats, and the invitation's there. Graham Elliot, thank you so much, and all the best, and hopefully we'll chat again soon.
All right, sounds great. Talk to you later.